Hey, what is happening, you deflated dugong? Today, we're taking a look at my first take on Mega Starmie, and a couple of you have asked me about Mega Starmie, and my response has been, I don't think it's great, but I did still give it a try, did my due diligence. No, it is not the Frostlass build. I will try the Frostlass build at some point in the future. There's a lot more aggressive Dusknoir style of build, and I did go on a 12-game win streak with the deck on TCG Live. The deck definitely felt way better than I thought it was going to. The takeover potential on turn 2 with Mega Starmie is actually pretty impressive when it's backed up with a little bit of damage spread, so I definitely need to try the Frostlass build as well. Before I jump in though and I break it all down, huge shout out to the Card Coliseum for sponsoring the channel. If y'all ever need any Pokemon TCG sealed product or singles, the Coliseum has got you covered. Oh, check them out over at pkmncoliseum.com. Link, of course, will be in the description, and code AzulGG will get you a discount over there as well. So let's talk about Mega Starmie. Pretty hyped up Mega going into this set. Actually, like initially on set release, also results in Japan were looking good for it. So far since then, it feels like it's fallen off a little bit, and that's because it is pretty easy to counter. Shaman is pretty obnoxious, but people have to be playing Shaman for it to be obnoxious. And for this build specifically, we are Dusknoir focused, so Psyduck is another thing that can be obnoxious. But honestly, I beat a lot of decks that had Psyducks and Shaman pretty handedly, and you'll see that in the gameplay when we jump into it. But Stage 1 Mega Pokemon, 330 HP, Jetting Blow for a single Water Energy does 120 and then 50 damage to one of our opponent's bench Pokemon. And it's got that Nebula Beam for 3 colors that does 210 damage. It isn't affected by weakness, resistance, or any other effects on the opponent's active Pokemon. So a Shred attack is what we call these in the Pokemon TCG. That's what they're most commonly called, is Shred. They're usually on Dragon Pokemon. We got a 3-2 Mega Starmie EX line. Opening Staryu is cool. Being able to chain Mega Starmies is pretty cool as well, although it doesn't come up that often. And honestly, because I do play the Ursaluna in here, I maybe would cut back on the Staryus by 1. I don't know what I would cut it for. Naturally drawing into the Staryu is pretty cool. And like I said, there's sometimes situations where our opponent could get an early KO on our lone Staryu, or they're going to get the KO on our Mega Starmie, so benching the Staryu. The backup Staryu to get into another Mega Starmie after that is pretty cool. But like we also have the Ursaluna in here currently, so we can do that. Pretty thick Dusknoir line, 4-3-2 Dusknoir line. I wouldn't mind going a little thicker, I'm not going to lie. I don't think Rare Candy's worth playing in here. Dusclops does most of the heavy lifting for the spread that we need to take over a game. This deck is really a lot about making sure our opponent doesn't play the game, not so much about being as efficient as possible in any kind of like prize trade. The way we become efficient in the prize trade is because we KO all of our opponent's Dreepies, and then they don't get to play the game for like 3 turns, and by then we've already won the game. So the point of this deck is to make it so our opponent does not play the game. So thick Dusknoir line here, 4-3-2, 3-2 on the Mega Starmie. 2 Munkidoris. When our opponent does set up a little bit to start to get some damage in play, having the Adrenaline Brains can be nice, but the most important reason for the Adrenaline Brains is to actually use them aggressively and activate them ourselves through the Risky Ruins. Whenever we put a Pokemon in play that is not a dark Pokemon, you put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon, so we can generate damage on our side of the field without our opponent attacking, to then set up for bigger Jetting Blow KOs by using Adrenaline Brain for, like, you know, if they have a Dreepy on the bench with no damage on it, we can put the Risky Ruins in play, bench Munkidori, generate 2 damage on the Munkidori, attach a Dark Energy to the Munkidori, move the 2 damage over to the bench Dreepy, and then Jetting Blow, knock out the active, plus knock out the Dreepy on the bench. Or if Risky Ruins is in play when they bench the Dreepy, it'll have 2 damage on it anyways, and then we can just Jetting Blow KO it that way as well. So a couple of different ways to take advantage of Risky Ruins for those aggressive KOs. 2 Munkidori to help with the damage spread. 2 Meowth. Meowth is pretty good. Honestly, I haven't ever had a game where I've used 2 Meowth, but aggressively discarding a Meowth because we play 4 Night Stretcher can be cool. We do have Ultra Balls and Carmine to do that. And then sometimes we have used a Meowth early, so having the potential of a Meowth late game as well. I just kind of like the idea of it. The Ursaluna, like I mentioned, can be kind of our closer. 1 Budew in here. We want to choose first with this deck, but if your opponent chooses first and you happen to go second, turn 1 Budew is usually what we want to go into, depending on the board state, of course. Slow our opponent down so we can set up for a bigger takeover with our Jetting Blow on the next turn. Fez, Latias, the usuals. For the supporter lineup here, 4 Lillie, 3 Hilda. I was actually really impressed by Hilda. I didn't think I'd want so many in here, but after playing some games with the deck, yeah, Hilda is pretty good. It finds our energy, which is one of our most important things to find for our turn. We are playing Legacy Energy in here as our ace spec here, so we can use more Dusknoirs comfortably in a game. And then also potentially use back-to-back Mega Starmies more comfortably as well. Some Dark Energy for the Munkidoris. And then the 2 Ignition Energy, so we can get to a potential Nebula Beam a turn sooner, which can be a pretty big deal in the prize exchange. I only have one Carmine in here. I play a Carmine, so if we go first and we have Meowth or Ultra Ball and we want to get aggressive with a supporter, we have that option. I don't hate having just like another draw supporter in the deck as well. But Lillie is the main card I'm going with here. I could see just like 4 Carmines being better, to be honest. I could see that, so that because we are choosing first, so you can just play a heavy Carmine count, 4 Carmines, just get that much more going, that much more aggressively. So that would be something to try out, to be honest. That would probably be the next way I approach this deck, would be like a heavy Carmine count. We have a ton of recovery in the Night Stretchers. We have a ton of room in this deck as well, so we can increase the counts of like Boss's Orders or other things that we feel like we lose too aggressively off the Carmines. So we could go for a heavier Carmine count, definitely. But can't really go wrong with Lillie. So for Lillie, just the 1 Carmine for right now, 3 Hildas, only 2 Boss's Orders. I wouldn't hate another Boss's Orders. It is really nice to have Boss when you need it in situations, and naturally drawing to it is obviously better than using Meowth to find it. But we only need to boss ever like once, maybe twice in a game to close things out. So playing like a really heavy boss's order count when we have Meowth that can find the boss. Maybe we should just play more Ultra Balls to be able to go Ultra Ball for Meowth. And bench space, we have plenty of bench space to work with as well in most games. We don't have to put like Latias and Fez in play and stuff like that. We usually have a ton of bench space to work with to be able to use Meowth to find the supporters we need. 1 Judge, a little bit of hand disruption, didn't hurt anyone ever, I don't think, except our opponent, and that's what we want to do. 4 Buddy Poffin, 4 Poké Pad, only the 3 Ultra Ball. We do have a pretty heavy count of Hilda as well, and Poké Pad is like the most powerful card in the deck, obviously. Finds the Munkidoris, finds the Dusclops, finds the Dusknoirs as well. 4 Night Stretchers, this is also like a count where we can maybe cut back by like 1 Night Stretcher, but it's a pretty good card, can't go wrong with Night Stretcher. Risky Ruins, I mentioned how it works. I wouldn't hate a 4th Risky Ruins. Finding this aggressively is really, really nice, and a pretty big impact on how aggressive we can be without having to expend our Dusclops as aggressively, which we'd like to do. We would like to get those big multi-prize turns through a Munkidori attack instead of using Dusclops or Dusknoir, obviously. So more Risky Ruins faster equals more multi-prize attacks that don't involve popping a Dusclops, which theoretically is better. So I wouldn't hate the idea of a 3rd Risky Ruins. I did have a Chorus in here at some point, but it overall just felt so much lower value than Hilda. It does get the Stadium, but finding the evolution Pokemon, not just the Mega Starmie, but like Dusclops and Dusknoirs, is so good that I ended up opting for a higher Hilda count over the Chorus at some point. Yeah, and the energy count, I think I already mentioned it, but yeah, 3 Water, 3 Dark, the 2 Ignition, and then like I mentioned, the Legacy Energy. Really nice to offset the prize trade. Also, I have used Mind Bend a couple times. That did come up, so we have that in our arsenal as well. I guess we could maybe play a basic Psychic if we really wanted to. Probably not worth it, but something else to think about. And with that said, let's jump into some action with the Mega Starmie deck, and I'll show y'all how I went on a 12-game win streak. Not to be rude, but his Champions League is going to take 4 hours to show a match again. Why would you say not to be rude and then be so rude? It's kind of counterintuitive, if you ask me. I could actually attach active so I could retreat and then Night Stretcher back. Might be higher value. Because then I don't have to pop the Clops. I have the option of popping the Clops. If you're going first, every time we need 4 Carmine, not gonna lie. It's kind of miserable though. I'm probably popping here though, right? I gotta kill this you rat. You rat. You little bastard, you. Insane rat behavior from my opponent. I did all that work for nothing. Alright, can I even get a... I need a Starmie here as well. Oh, ho, ho. Let's get it. We're cooking. We're blasting. Oh no, this doesn't even... This wouldn't apply to their... There's a Ruiz. It doesn't affect dark Pokemon. Okay. Should it pop Ghost before the Judge? Well, if I whiff, it's really bad. Maybe I have to play like I hit it there? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. This deck is insane. That's what I'm saying! This deck is crazy, right? Broken deck. I feel like this deck does need like the Frostlass package though to be good. Dusknoir's also not only is Dusknoir cringe, but also if our opponent just like plays Psyduck, we just like insta lose. You can get him give Ninja Starmie Dusk a shot. Maybe at some point. Not today. There's no way I'm going to play 3 Starmie decks today. You definitely need a backup attacker. Mega Frost. Yeah, I got to get the Mega Frost in there. I agree. Wait, I could actually get the KO on the Sarua here and punch him. This actually could be a really good turn if I top deck a Munkidori. Munkidori. Well, I'm kind of cooking in this game, I'm not gonna lie. We're making moves out here. Consider I'm farmed. We're cooking. Ooh, you're done, buddy. Did we actually just win this? Ooh, and the legacy for later? Don't mind if I do. You've got nothing. I think. Nah, they're cooked. It's over. Low state achieved. The only thing this deck is missing is like some onboard draw support. Besides Fez, obviously. Could have blown up Zork there. I don't think that's worth it though, right? No, this play is definitely better. This play is definitely better. Blowing up the Zork though is like such an investment. The Duns. Oh my, that's all we have for draw support or drop power. Oh no, not the clutch. Oh, are they gonna clutch my Munkidori? Dude, this is insane. You can't do this to me. Oh wait, I can actually KO them. I can go Legacy Energy active. We got him. We got him. Legacy active, move 30, Mind Bend, die to poison. You're not ready for this one, buddy. Ooh. I can't bench this yet, no. Insane turn. Bodied. Classic Mindbend Reno. Maybe you should just play a Psychic Energy just cuz, to be honest. That kind of play from them is like super cringe. I don't want that to happen to me ever again. Ice Cage not stop the bench damage. Cage stops the placement of damage counters, not damage being dealt. Placing damage counters and dealing damage are just two different things. Just think about it as two different things. Like this deals 50 damage. Dragapult places 6 damage counters. Cage stops the placement of damage counters, not the dealing of damage. Card Radiant Greninja or Munkidori? I mean, probably Radiant Greninja because it needs so much less to be good. Munkidori requires more to be good. It's obviously still very good, but it needs a lot more to be a good card. Yeah, someone mentioned, oh, dude, Carmine. There's no way I'm playing 4 Carmine in here. Not gonna catch me playing 4 Carmine. No, my Meowth. Wait, they know they literally know they lose. They know I have Ignition in my hand. Okay. I was like, are we still playing this game? What are we doing here? Why continue playing in a judge-only format? Yeah, honestly, true. I should just quit playing the Pokemon TCG, a game that I love and enjoy playing. And even though it is a judge-only format, I still love and enjoy playing the game just because there's only judge in it. You're right. I didn't see I haven't had anyone break it down that way, but now that you've broken it down that way, I understand the points and the. How's this working in? Let me build up some of that damage. When you put it that way, I can't disagree. I can't disagree. You're kind of spitting. You're cooking. I don't really want to put this down yet. Although based on what's in my deck, I probably won't regret it, but I could regret it. I play 4 Larry Skill and 4 Dawn in the Mega Abomasnow deck. It's too fun. I can see it being optimal in there, of course, yeah. Azul, what we do? Dragapult's too strong. I mean, maybe for you, not for me. Dragapult's chump chain. What the fuck is this? You can't do that. What? All right, Dragapult might be a little bit too strong, actually. Nah, you're cooked, buddy. You're cooked. Your deck sucks. Your deck is garbage. I don't want to tackle it. Oh, can I board wipe them? There's got to be a board wipe here, right? Dark Energy. I don't know how there is a board wipe, but we'll figure it out as we... Oh, no. Yeah, there's definitely a board wipe here. There's 100% a board wipe. Oh, I don't even need the second Dusclops. I can do it with one Dusclops. Oh, my goodness. I guess I wouldn't hate a Latias in here, to be honest. The mobility is lacking, and we do have a decent amount of bench space to work with. I could probably get Latias involved. Bodied! Is it like fire or better water? It's pretty fire. About 5 Cyrano? I mean, you can get away with it. I have not checked out Steven's Metagross now. Oh, speaking of cringe decks. My hand's actually pretty good. I should check my prize cards a little bit there. Second in is good in Zoro because of Budew. I think even if you don't play Budew, I think you still choose second, to be honest. Like, if you don't play Budew or TM Evo, I think I would still just choose second with the deck. I don't know. Yeah, I would. Well, I would definitely blind second because you have stuff like Dragapult and Golden Go in the format. But even if most of the matchups, I would still choose second against. Like, even if I don't play TM Evo or Budew, if I hit a mirror match, I'm probably just gonna choose second. If I hit I guess Terrazard, I'd go first, right? That's different. That's a. Oh, I didn't think about getting Budewed. Dude, what the fuck? What? Fuck, that's so bad. I didn't think about getting Budewed at all. I saw Skarmory in the free retreat. This thing is broken. The heck? Okay, I'm not that far away from attacking though. I'm weak to. I thought I was like, am I weak to metal here? Yeah, I should have played this for a Dusclops. Damn it. Budew was just like not on my mind at all. Never lucky. You said what? Retreat? There's a duck too. Nah, duck's whatever. Well, they're dead drawing, so I don't really want to judge them. Sorry. Nope. You can't ask me a question and say sorry. We're ending sorry in 2026. I mean, I just swing here, right? There's no way I'm just like waiting. I'm also using Okidogi EX with my build. Can't go wrong with that right now, to be honest. Ogerpon is one of your number one Dude, what is this bullshit? Dude, what is this? Oh, no, it's definitely Steven's Metagross, right? It's definitely Steven's Metagross. The Pip? Oh, is it Steven's Metagross Pip? Oh, my gosh. Dude, if they Sonic Ripper my active, that is a huge throw. All they're doing is giving me damage to work with. My Munkidori is about to go crazy here. The Pipster. I just KO the Beldum, right? Because they can't get energy in play if they don't have... What if I have my second Munkidori in the deck? Yeah, we'll worry about getting access to Dusclops later on. I can't evolve it, though, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we just Spawn Trap Beldum, right? That's their source of... whatever it's called. And you get that second Munkidori online. If I just top deck like yeah, if I top deck an Ultra Munkidori, just energy search for Dark here is insane. Just heal 60 off this, continue to put pressure on the bench. Nah, this is unserious. Oh, I didn't even, yeah, it is a petrol deck. Wait, I got this. Dude, what? Oh, wait. Ooh, we got 2 Beldums. Hold on. Yeah, for boss. Let's go. Oh, that's pretty good. Cat just doesn't see the vision. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see the vision either. You have game on board though. Do I? Well, no. If I can KO this though, right? I currently can't. Oh no! What? Dude, this thing is squishy as fuck. I do just win. Yeah, you're right. Dude, why is this thing so squishy? Holy smokes. I thought I was still short like a Munkidori amount. Dude, no Dusclops, no problem. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty impressed by this deck. The Frostlass build still could be better, but this is actually like, damn, man, I don't know. You gotta give me a Staryu here, man. Uh-oh. I need it. Oh, let's go. That's huge. Oh, I didn't give it the Risky Ruins. That's less damage to work with. That's bad. Misplay. That's a throw. They could be playing Judge, so I'm just going to get the Staryu involved. Because Judge is really good. I think Judge is really good in Garchomp, actually. Yeah. Azul, were you going to announce the winner of the booster box from yesterday? I already did. I did at the end of the... I didn't see your message in my inbox. Oh, you're just trolling me. Ahaha, funny meme, funny joke. I get it now. Dude, the fuck is this, bro? Why is everyone teching for me, man? Who leaked that I was playing the broken deck? Now everyone's just teching for me. This is unreal. This is unbelievable. Oh my gosh, this Beefy Gib. Beefy Gibble. Okay, got the Starmie. Dude, why is he so damn thick? Man, this hand is like awkwardly just bad. I'm like one Pokemon search card short from this hand being really good. I definitely just have to KO the side. I hope they can't recover it and then pop off next turn. So it's got to be like... I guess I am getting 2 prize cards to work with. So I maybe will get more value out of the cards in my hand than I think. Yeah. Punch the duck. Hope for the best. No matches today, Arths. It's for next time. No attached return. I mean, I don't think I want to build up 3 energy. I want to save this for Munkidori, I think. Yeah, I just want to save for Munkidori. Would I practice pre-rotation for Orlando practice? Trainer trials. Yes. Keep the damage building up. Yes. Chill, don't do that. How much do you think I got? 80? He's got 150. Why is this Gabite in their active? I guess what else would they have put in the active? Maybe? Can I draw all 4 prize cards this turn? No, right? Just another Roselia. Dude. This deck is actually kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie. This is like some bullshit cheese. Like, if you're not packing the duck, I'm beating people with ducks. I'm beating people with shamans. Like, It's not enough. It's not enough, buddy. You're cooked. It's never enough. What the? Oh, shoot. I can get the Munkidori involved as well. Okay, this thing's got move 30 active, snipe. Then I got to KO this. So Dusknoir KO this, snipe. Yeah. Wait, can I just win this? Oh, I can just win this turn now. Oh my gosh. We're cooking. Incredible. I guess boss also wins me the game. That's true. But my play is cooler, so I'm gonna do my play. Your play's kind of lame. No hate, but got him. This is the Zam. They play Shaman and Duck. Stop hating. Stop hating. Keep that to yourself. We just go. I think we just go Hella Skulls, right? Okay, if I don't top deck a Hilda, we could actually be in trouble here. Oh yeah, I don't really need this fourth guy. We can chill. Is it fine time to start talking about rotation decks? No, rotation literally happens in a year. Why? Like, this is like the worst time to talk about rotation. Rotation literally doesn't happen for a whole year. I just checked the VOD and it's indeed 11 wins with this deck only because you bricked during the first match. Oh wait, did I actually? Oh wait, we could go insane with this then. We have the ability to go infinite, endless wins. 11 game win streak with this deck is so cringe. Holy smokes. Oh, the Hilda off the top. Let's go. I'm unstoppable, baby. Do I even pop the Clops? I feel like I don't even pop Clops here. I feel like I evolve and then bench Duskull and then jetting blow and just punch one of the Dreepies, right? I think it's probably the best. There could be a better play here, but I actually don't know what it is. If there is, it's lost on me. I guess maybe KOing. No, I want the reach from my Dusclops on the next turn, or the potential of a Dusknoir. Yeah, this is definitely just better than that. Dude, that's my thing. What the heck? Azul, if you win this, are you going to ID the next two? No, I'm going for the undefeated streak. It'll be my downfall. I mean, the board wipe's looking pretty nice. Honestly, top deck boss would be pretty good here. Boss KO this thing plus this. Just keep my Dusknoir around as an option. I know Salvatore for turn 1 donk. This is bad. It doesn't happen. It's not a real thing. Ooh, I see you with that. I could wipe all 3 out, though. I can take the whole squad out. Don't tempt me. Woo! Dusknoir here, Dusclops here. I mean that board wipes them, so it's like check the Dusknoir first, right? Yeah, let's just check the Dusknoir. If I get a Dark Energy off the prize cards or Energy Surge, then I can just Munkidori. This loses to Bear. Do people even play Bear anymore? Dude, I didn't think about Bear. I mean, you're not wrong. I pop on the Dreep, right? Or do I not pop on the Dreep and just go knockout 50? Could even Budew here. No, this against 2 retreat costs. I don't want to Budew. Hey, let me think for a second. Knockout, knockout. Go down to 2. They go Dusknoir pop. I go down to 1. Knockout 3. You have Legacy? Oh, yeah, I have Legacy as well. Yeah, let's just pop and remove all their squad. Yeah, let's just pop. Enhanced Hammer? No, there's no way they play Enhanced Hammer. If we're playing around Enhanced Hammer, just back it up. Do I just save the Night Stretcher then? I feel like I do just save the Night Stretcher, right? I might want to get a Starmie. If they do go for the Ursaluna play. That Droopy's cooked, buddy. Fair? Oh, wait, they actually got it like that? What? That's free. That's free. I had 6 billion outs in my deck. You were never getting me, buddy. You never had it like that. Let's get it.